Recently, I've had a lot of people ask me, Satoshi, how do you earn Crow in the Loaded Lions game? Satoshi, how much Crow can you earn from playing? Satoshi, what do I need to start playing and earning Crow in the game? The short answer is, folks, for the moment, it is not easy to earn the CRO token in Main City, Loaded Lions game from crypto.com. It's not easy at all. As far as I'm aware, the only way currently that you can actually earn CRO is by selling businesses on the in-game marketplace. Now, an actual business in the Main City game is not an NFT, it is an in-game item. And I'm here to tell you something else as well. You need to start focusing on something different when it comes to actually potentially making money from Main City. And before I even get into that, I also need to tell you, do you realize that when you invest in crypto and especially NFTs, you are essentially entering into the riskiest and almost the newest asset class in all of finance. Now, I'm not saying that to make you FOMO or make you feel FUD. I'm saying that to give you a reality check because it's happened to me and it's going to happen to a lot of people. And this is not just specific to Main City. This is for all play to earn, all blockchain games. Heck, it's actually for all of cryptocurrency. You are very naive to think that you can pour a whole lot of money into a game like Main City and get almost guaranteed returns, or even assume that crypto.com owes you anything. Because at the end of the day, when we really break it down, crypto.com Main City is probably likely to fail than it is to succeed. And before you call me out saying that I'm fudding, I'm not. It's just the fact of the matter is there has never been even one successful blockchain game in this NFT space. And what do I mean by successful? Because they've got a game up and running, don't they? Yes, they do. And it does look promising in the early stages, not all positive, but I'm liking the way it's going and I'm going to be here for the journey, covering it along the way. But the fact of the matter is, no blockchain game has been successful for a long period of time. Well, what is a long period of time, Satoshi? I would say at least a minimum of 1 year. Now, I'm going to tell you specifically, I was involved in Axie Infinity for less than a year. Invested a lot of money, lost a lot of money on the NFTs. I played Gala Games Townstar for quite a while, invested in a node, invested in Voxes, lost quite a bit of money on that. Now, again, they are kind of like temporary losses because I haven't taken profit on them, but they're still big losses, all right? Now, again, I'm not saying this is going to happen with Main City, but there has never been a successful game. Could Main City be the first successful game? Absolutely, it is possible, and the reason why I say it's possible is because they have a genuine foundation from crypto.com, a genuine financial backing. So what I would like to think is that they are going to come across some scrutiny from the community and the broader crypto audience, but are they going to actually listen to the community when this happens and actually use finances to actually help them prevail and continue to improve the game every step of the way for everybody to enjoy? Now, what should you be focusing on, if not really focusing on how much Crow you can possibly earn currently from playing the game? In my opinion, you should be focusing on acquiring NFT land. In terms of the risk to reward ratio on the land, I believe a Dune plot, which is the cheapest, most common Dune plot at the moment for the Main City game, is around $100 US. It might even be a little bit less. I personally think that $100 US for a game backed by, created by crypto.com, it's crypto.com's main land, folks. It's their main land. They've proven themselves as a company. Crowcoin, crypto.com, been around for around 5+ years. So these are all good signs. It doesn't feel like they're going to do a rug pull or anything like that. If they do fail, it's just because they're going to give up or they run out of money and they don't want to continue with the project of Main City anymore. So again, it's yet to be seen, but I feel as though the upwards potential of this Dune land is an easy 10x. I personally think if we see a BTC go above 40K, above 50K, don't know when that's going to happen, but if, or should I say when, that does happen, could a Dune land plot from Main City do a 10x from $100 to $1,000? Is it more likely to happen or less likely? If they keep working on the game and keep listening to the community and keep improving, I genuinely think it's actually going to be more likely to happen because more people are going to be pulled in to this ecosystem, putting buying pressure on this land, sending that price upward. So how does this relate back to the fact that you shouldn't be too focused on the Crow earnings? Well, focus a little bit more maybe on the idea that you could potentially buy, let's just say, 5 land plots now on the floor for around $500. You'd have 5 land plots, and then maybe in a year to 2 years time, you could 10x that money, $500, turn it into $5,000, and hell, you can take all your profit there. That's an easy 10x on the land. Again, bear in mind, it is objectively the riskiest asset class, so I'm not telling you to do that, but I'm just giving you a bit of perspective because the bottom line is the way the game main city is at the moment, it is quite hard to actually think about earning some Crow, and you actually have to, you don't have to, I suppose, but to be honest, it's actually really hard to make money even from selling businesses. And even if you can sell businesses right now in the game, you're not really making a lot of Crow. And to be able to even get to the point to be able to list Crow on the actual main city, you either have to be at level 25 avatar, which quite honestly is really hard to do unless you've already got a lot of money invested, or you can pay $100, which is roughly around 2,000 Crow for 100 million in-game diamonds, and you can just be allowed to list, which I'm not really too sure how I feel about that, but they're the only ways you can even list on the marketplace. So before even being able to list, you got to throw in $100 if you really want to do it quick, because if you're someone that's just going to be hopping into the game as a beginner with a Dune plot and you expect to get to level 25 to list, it's never going to happen. At least not for a year, you know, unless they change things up. So, you know, a lot of little details about Loaded Lines Main City. Let me know though, guys, you know, I'm not trying to be overly positive or negative. I'm just trying to tell you the facts. I've been streaming the game and just trying to tell you how it is, honestly. But again, going to be covering the journey. If you like the video, subscribe, turn the notifications on so you do not miss any main city and other blockchain gaming videos, and we'll catch you all in the next video. Cheers.